How's it going, everybody? I'm Steve. Welcome back. So Barnes & Noble is running their half-off sale on Criterions until July 27th. I've had a really great month. Actually, tonight I have 6 titles. The last 2 are actually going to be like in a box set. And I've actually done like 2 recommendation videos, and people have given me a lot of great feedback and said they might want to pick up some of the titles I've recommended. Okay, so the first one here is from 1975, spine number 897. Director is Stanley Kubrick. The movie's called Barry Lyndon. This one, I actually had this one on Blu-ray before. And I always said if Criterion ever releases this movie on 4K, I'm definitely going to upgrade. So I did. I'm really glad I did. This one's really great for the cinematography and the film score. Really interesting story. It's like 3 hours and 5 minutes, so it's kind of like a slow build. But it has some really great performances from Ryan O'Neal and Marissa Berenson. This one actually has the stepson in the movie is Leon Vitali. And really interesting because I think this may actually be the last movie he ever acted in. Because after this, he actually worked with Stanley Kubrick as basically like an assistant. He worked on like The Shining all the way through Eyes Wide Shut. But this one's really interesting. I'm really glad, like I said, I'm really glad I upgraded on 4K. Okay, so the second one here is from 1950, spine number 847. Director is John Huston. The movie's called The Asphalt Jungle. This one's really interesting. It's in black and white. It's actually considered to be like a heist noir film, but it's starring Sterling Hayden. Really great. I've really liked him. And speaking of like Stanley Kubrick, he was in like The Killing and Doctor Strangelove as well. And this one has he's also in like the first Godfather. But this one actually has James Whitmore. If you ever saw like the Shawshank Redemption, he plays Brooks in that film. It's really interesting to see like a young Whitmore in this film. This one's actually supposed to be the film debut for Marilyn Monroe. She's not really in the movie a lot. She's actually in like really early in the film, and then you see her a little bit more later on in the film. But she's really young. I think she was like maybe 19 or something like that, maybe even younger possibly. So if you want to see like a young Marilyn, definitely check this movie out. Okay, so coming up next here from 1975 as well, spine number 1255. Director is Arthur Penn. The movie's called Night Moves. This one's starring Gene Hackman, the late Gene Hackman. This one was actually announced earlier this year, and it's actually a blind buy. But it's co-starring Jennifer Warren. It has a young Melanie Griffith in the movie. It actually has James Woods as well. So this one's actually considered to be like a neo-noir. So like I said, I really enjoyed it. It's really kind of a strange movie. Obviously, in like the 70s, they made really dark films. But I thought Gene Hackman's really great in this movie. All right, so number 4 from 1990, spine number 1246. Director is Stephen Frears. The movie's called The Grifters. This one's actually another neo-noir. That was not intended at all when I did this. But this, if you know that, like the grifters are basically like people that like to swindle money out of people. They like to trick people and then kind of steal their money. So this movie actually has a great cast: Angelica Houston, John Cusack, Annette Bening. I actually talked about John Huston earlier. This is actually his daughter. And this one actually has John Cusack, and this director actually worked on High Fidelity like 10 years later. And actually has Annette Bening. I've never really been a big fan of her, but she's really great in this movie. She's really young in the movie as well. She's only like 31. So really interesting, has a really dark ending. I really loved it. It's actually one I actually watching a second time with a commentary. All right, so finally I said I had a box set. This one's from 1961 and 1962, spine number 5253. Director is Kurosawa, and I'm talking about Yojimbo and Shinjiro. This one's I've actually not watched these movies yet. You can actually buy these on you can buy them on 4K and Blu-ray, and it's really cheap to buy it that way. I think the Blu-rays you can actually buy individually, but it actually makes a lot more sense to buy the box set because you actually save like $5 on that. I think that actually the 4K is actually $40, and the Blu-ray is actually $35 for the box set. So if you like this director, you'll know he works with a lot of the same people. He has Toshiro Mifune and has Takashi Shimura. They're in a lot of his films. you see them a lot. So if you ever watch his films, you'll definitely recognize these 2 people. So you probably notice a lot of really great directors like to work with like the same people, like Martin Scorsese, Wes Anderson, Alfred Hitchcock, a lot of the same people like that. So they like their people. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments, do you actually own any of these titles? Do you actually plan to pick up any of these during the sale? Please subscribe to my channel, and please put a thumbs up on this video. Everybody have a great one.